everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the Clubhouse.
Hello.
I missed you guys. Honestly did.
Yeah.
I was sick as a
Been a
dog
long
last week.
I'll say, stared at your eyelids.
Yep. Well, it was a heavily NyQuil induced stare at your eyelids. But glad to be back, as always. Missed you guys.
Understandable.
It's been a busy week for me. We'll get to that in a minute. First off, thanks to everybody in green for your support. Looks like we have a couple of new ones in there. Ham Shack TV, a brand new member. Welcome to the Baofeng Army. Ham Radio Wilderness Frank, member for 15 months. Happy National Sloppy Joe and 3D Day. Don't forget to thank your train conductor or the transit employed person in your life today as well. All right, then.
Okay.
We'll go with that. And then he put a comment. He put all these nice things in there. And then he puts this. Well, Frank.
I was just about to say hey back to him. Never mind.
We were waiting for Tim's stream to end before we kicked off so that everyone who was watching Tim could come join us. So
Yep.
we were being respectful.
We're actually tracking Tim's stream just to make sure.
Right? Greg, thanks for the 11 months. All these folks in green, if you would like to support the channel, down below is a join button. You can join from 99 cents up to like $20, I think, something like that. And anybody that has a shield next to their
Name?
next to their brain fart, next to their name is a member for at least 24 months or more. Wow. And if we keep this up, because we've got a birthday coming up, we might have to come up with a new shield or something for those that have been here for 36 months. So he's back to the drawing board.
Poor suckers.
You believe? I know, right? You believe it? It's what, almost 3 years? Almost full 3 years? 4 years?
Yeah.
Almost. Next
Well,
week.
I was going to say.
Next week or the week after? Next week.
Next week.
Next week. And, yeah, the Tuesday night playlist has been going for, what, 2 years
2
strong
years.
now?
Yeah, absolutely.
As of tonight. So.
Ham Till It Hurts, member for 12 months, says first day of spring's tomorrow. I hope so. I'm tired of cold. We haven't had any. It was down in like the 50s the other night, which was perfect for a cigar on the patio.
But I tell you what, you guys can keep that spring shit because over here, everything's green with pollen. And no.
And that means your allergies are all going to hell.
Mother Nature's drunk and she
That
needs
hit
to
me
go
last
home.
week. So
Yep.
Your turn.
Well, you got some tornadoes over there too, Joe Brett. Mississippi got a little
it helped
little
clean
twister
that
sister
pollen
going
off a little bit.
It took the whole tree with it.
Yeah, half of it at least. Yeah.
I'm glad, Steve. Thank you for supporting your own show for the last 12 months. Radio Crusader, member for 20 months. Thank you, guys.
What?
Four-wheeler Redneck says, do we get an episode 18 and 32
18,
replay?
is that it? 18? Man.
Where's my pen? Let me write that one down.
No.
That's all. Everybody take notes.
It's the ones that are restricted. It's what it is. You got to be a
pay-per-view.
You have to be a member for a certain tier in order to see that mess.
18 was the Mexico stream?
No, that was like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
It was right there at the beginning. Jeff, thanks for being a member for 11 months.
I got to go see what 18 is.
Ham Radio John, member for 2 months. Happy spring, you wonderful sun beaches. Mm-hmm. Jason, thanks for being a member for 20 months. I swear. See, I take a week off and I get all tongue twisted. And into MAK, Mike, 27 months. Thanks for all the Tuesday night playlist support. Thanks you guys for sending us your traffic this way and putting that together. Y'all
I don't see how them guys make so many videos.
Me neither. I struggle to one a year. Chris, Radio and Live, member for 23 months. Thanks so much. John, N0 URB, member for 11 months. I forgot I was. How could you forget you were a member?
Well, congratulations on the reminder.
No. Don't check that. Just keep sending the money.
Yeah, there you go. Phil, thanks for the 21 months. And of course, insert quirky comment here for Ham Radio 2 for the 11 months. All right, one more, and then we'll start taking this mess to the next level. 3 years. 3 years is great. The show about nothing will be good for at least another 3. Thank you for the 9
Well,
months.
he brings up a good point. I mean, the good thing about a show about nothing is we never run out of it.
Exactly.
There you go.
And sometimes you get a bonus. We have a guest on. Most of the time, it's just
Jeff's
us.
talking over the Les Brown brow liquor. I've never had brow liquor before.
No. All right, I'll go last to explain the $5 super chat from Ham Radio
please.
Crusader. Congrats on your high achievement. I will get to that in here in a second.
Yep.
Steve, how's your week been, buddy?
Week's been crazy. I'm waiting on a phone call for travel as well as a new job. So that should be happening
Is it travel
soon.
to the new job?
No. They need me to go fix a bunch of stuff that they screwed up royal.
Of course.
And then I'm hoping to come back and give a 2-week notice and peace out.
Hopefully your
100%
employer
remote.
doesn't see that on stream tonight.
That's fine if they do.
Your
I don't
current
care.
employer.
I don't care. At this point, I just don't care.
Right?
It's not official until I hand in my notice.
That's very true. Very true.
And they know I've been looking. So
And you've been putting out a bunch of videos too, man. You've become an actual YouTuber.
I've been trying. I got
You've been
another
slacking a
and I
little
just
bit,
quit.
hadn't you? You've been slacking a little bit, hadn't you?
Yeah, I have.
It's been a week or two.
I put one out tonight.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You what? You did what?
I'll get to that one on Team Replay.
Dang.
It's terrible. It's what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You don't do that.
Do what?
what else you got, Steve?
I got nothing.
Nothing?
Here having fun.
Show about nothing.
Yeah, I had fun last
where's
night with
Izzo? We're going to get to that too.
Izzo had a couple of meetings.
Okay.
And,
Is he running a net after that meeting?
No, he's planning on being here about 15 after. So
Okay.
I think he's in a meeting with corporate over the whole trash of last night. So
Quite possibly so. Yeah, about that misrepresentation is what it was.
you were sticking the chat too long there, buddy.
I know. Anyway, Joe Brett, how about you?
What about me? It's nothing new from last week.
I wasn't here.
Oh, well, it was the same as the week before.
At
lot
least
of
you're
nothing.
consistent.
Yeah.
He's got one thing nailed. Got that consistency.
Look, I'm this time change. I'm almost missing the show. I'm like, it's not even dark yet. And, oh God, it's 5 till.
It's 5 till. I gotta go.
that's why he jumped in so late.
Yeah, right. 'Cause he's used to Mother Nature telling him it's time to go do his show that he's been doing for 3 years.
I did catch Mike on the Mike says he got to work me a couple days ago in the park. And what was really neat is right after my I think it was right after our contact, or right before, either way, he gets this contact that I'm hearing great as well. And this guy's like, I'm in the park too. And Mike's like, in this park? And he's like, yeah. And Mike's like, well, you're in a threefer, buddy. And it's like a lot of 3-on. Yeah, it was right before the contact because I come on there and say, man, there's a lot of 3-on-3 action going on here. But, the guy was in a kayak or boat or something off in the water. So
Oh wow.
I don't know if he ever come to land to meet Mike or not. I'd like to hear that. But yep. So with that, I kind of wanted to try this new shout out thing. And I don't know, why did I not? Okay, I forgot your name. Is KJ5 Charlie Tango Sierra. If you're in the chat, thank you for the contact on 20 meters the other day and the recognize of the Clubhouse. That was one of our viewers. So every now and then I get those contacts and they always say, hey, I watch you on the Clubhouse. I'm like, you don't watch me on my own channel? Well, yeah, because I
You don't
haven't
make
put nothing
videos.
out in a
Well,
while.
I mean, he used to live stream on his own channel.
Yeah.
think about it.
Are you
So anyway.
are you still using the Meld Studio?
Nope.
Go
Not
back to OBS.
if they'll add hotkeys so that I can do this and do that and do that with just hotkeys. If I can switch scenes with hotkeys, I would put a lot more time into it.
There's got to be a way to do it.
Not native in the settings.
Maybe they'll put out a patch for that.
Joe, what was that call sign again?
KJ5 CTS. Jim is what Frank says. He recognizes.
Okay.
Had a good signal. I just took a snapshot so I'd remember it. And I didn't. He was in US 8231. That's all the information I got in the picture. Because I move along pretty good when I'm. Yeah, thanks, Ed.
Again.
When I'm POTA hunting, after the contact, I click a button, go to the next one. I'm not really hunting. I'm fishing in a barrel with the spotter, page. But
Mike is correct. Randy got his extra.
Did he?
He did.
Nice.
Tested through the clubhouse.
This is something we're proud of, Shane.
We are indeed.
Awesome.
Speaking of, exactly, David, Chip, get after it. Speaking of, did anyone watch that kangaroo court live stream last night where they tried to pit a family member against another family member?
Watch it. I think a couple of us were on it.
Yeah, I'm looking at both of you. I was highly suspectful. Suspectful. And I guess the kids these days say it's sus. It was highly sus. Anyway, I have receipts. I have text messages. This shows how I have attempted to help.
Why didn't you come on, man?
I tested him.
I slid you the link.
No, you didn't.
I was busy.
I slid you the link, man.
I was on the couch watching Formula One. It's like, I'll talk about it tomorrow. I'll let them have fun. I don't want to take away the notoriety. Uh-oh, I heard a beep in my headset. That must mean we're getting an Izzo.
Uh-oh.
No.
He didn't have fun at the meetings.
Yes, I did. You're sitting on
listen to that audio, man. You sound good.
Yeah, because I plugged it in here. I plugged it into the house.
Wow.
That's what they made extension cords for, not battery backups.
Yeah, so
And listen,
we
wait a
learned
minute.
something last week.
Yes, I did, Joe. Before I get riled up, and
You ain't already?
let me check my blood pressure. Hang on.
My dog's barking.
What does the smartwatch blood pressure, heart gauge, O2 sensor says here? Wait a minute. I'm out defending your brother last night. I'm sorry. I was out defending you, Shane.
Defending me, yes. I saw that.
And you were sitting on the couch.
Watching F1.
You owe me another box of cigars. That's all I know.
I was in the chat. I participated a little bit.
A little bit. 2 lines. I did all the heavy lifting here. I need a cigar right now. That's all I know.
What you smoking tonight, Izzo?
The Inch by E.P. Carrillo.
From that box that I sent you.
Yes, which is dwindling down, so you owe me another one because I defended you last night. No, your brother he's a beautiful human being. It was fun to have fun. He's a class act. He is. I see that.
I'm sorry, Randy, that I've brought you into this whole mess of all these.
Is he here right now? Is he here right now?
Yeah, he's in there.
He's in the chat, I'm sure.
He wouldn't miss this.
Yeah,
Did
like
he
they're
not
all
get an
saying.
invite late?
Would you see? Well, no, not yet.
It was like Cousin Vinny last night. It kind of was.
It was.
Yeah, it very much was.
Because he was like the third comment, and then he put like ... like oh boy. I was like Is someone trying to tell me that they did something wrong?
Anyway, I talking about timing is everything. I'm signing in here, and I'm hearing you sitting on the couch last night. I'm like,
I was relaxing.
Would you have a mud bath?
I had a stressful 3 days. So yesterday was my decompressed day.
Boy, that's good.
What are you drinking, Joe Brad?
Buffalo Trace.
Me too.
Say, 10
Cheers.
cup.
My father-in-law sent that to me. I was like, huh, how nice.
I guess
They
I'm going to
finally
have
have
to
it
go pour
back
me
in.
one here in a minute.
They finally have it back in stock down at my local shop, and the bottle was only $29.
Hey.
What's the regular price for that?
$29.
No. But what's the regular?
$29.
So when it's on sale, it's $29.
$29.
Mm-hmm.
$28.99.
The problem is, for the longest time, you couldn't hardly find it. And so when stores would get it, they would put the price like $50. And I'm like, I'm not paying $50 for a $30 bottle of whiskey.
I ain't paying sticker price.
Nope.
Guys up here in the
just
cigar
because-
lounge have been bringing it in more frequently, so I'm wondering if that means something.
Their
more
poor planning is not my
distribution.
emergency.
Yes,
You know,
I
one of
like
those
that.
little clicker
I like
price things they use to price the bread and stuff. To click.
They don't have those anymore. They're all digital.
It's all digital now. It gets scanned.
You don't have the sticker gun where you can go sticker people with the price.
Listen.
No, some of them still have the sticker gun.
Really?
Let me tell you something. I go back. I'm a
is
supermarket
2025.
guy. I'm supermarket boy. You know, I was bag boy champion in 1981 and 1982.
With the
Might have
money.
been bag boy, but who got recognized for fronting shelves? Yeah, I was an example.
Okay,
David,
who worked?
excuse me. What?
So-
what? I did not know this. We can talk in Discord. David said, for those in the podcast, by the way, thank you for listening to us on the podcast.
So Shane, so Joe Brett, I worked my way up very fast from carriage boy to bag boy to
What's
shelf.
a carriage boy?
You had to go
Buggy.
shag the carriages.
Passing.
People would leave the
push
carriages
buggies.
out in the parking lot. You'd have to go get them.
buggies, the shopping
buggies,
carts.
yeah.
Buggies are carriages, not buggies. What-
Carriage is a horse pulled.
You gotta,
No,
you-
it's not.
apparatus.
You all talk funny down
Son.
there. Don't make me bring up packies and hoagies and submarine sandwiches and
No, sorry. All right,
Well,
Richard. You're wearing my keyboard out, son, but we thank you anyway.
10
Thanks
gifted
for the-
subs.
Thanks
Wow.
for the 10 gifted memberships, man. We appreciate you. And I'm going to let Steve trace down who got that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Shag the carriages, Paul says.
Yes. Shag the carriages. Now, one supermarket I worked, the parking lot was down this way. So guess where all the carriages were?
Down the bottom of the hill.
Bottom of the hill. So we used to have carriage wars of how many can you bring up. So
And now they've got that powered cart that pushes them forward.
yeah. So
And a
but this
remote.
guy in 1978, 79, he was pushing 21, 22. All the other guys thought it was cool to do 15. I showed them. That's where I got my.
Now they
That's
all
where I got
remote
my
control
physique.
carts.
And that's why you
Yeah.
got no knees now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where I got my physique, my muscles, my Schwarzeneggers.
Goodness.
Oh yeah, man! I spent many years in the grocery store business, stocking
How's your-
shelves, frozen food manager, did it all,
So
man.
I did the whole bagging groceries and we actually had paper bags
Yeah,
up until like right before I left, and that's when plastic came along, and I was like, "Who's that?"
And now,
crap?
So the
they're going
David-
back to paper.
yeah. 1982, when David
Full
Letterman was late night, David Letterman ran some. I wrote back in the day when you would write a letter. I wrote a letter saying I want to go and I want to go up against you because they used to time me. We used to different customers, and the girl who was always the cashier, it was all how much she was using her wrist to push the stuff down to me. And I'd set my bags up, and I would like look
What
ahead.
movie are we talking about?
That was 1981, 1982.
Oh,
I was a
yeah.
senior. I was bag boy
That's
champion
something to
of
do with Debbie.
I
Central
prefer the HD
Supermarket.
format.
Central Supermarket IGA. I was
Oh,
I
God.
was the
Central.
man.
Central. Okay.
Central Supermarket IGA. Independent Grocers of America IGA. I was the man. But guess what it got me?
Not a damn thing.
My
See,
resume.
I was out in the parking lot trying to chase my buggies down because my friends that didn't work or that was off
Buggies.
would come in their pickup trucks and grab a hold of the buggies and 60 miles an hour across the parking lot.
That's the way you do it right there.
See how far they fly when they hit the curb.
Sometimes.
Do you know every
I
supermarket?
stayed going 2 hours on a 15-minute break. That was fun.
True story here. Every supermarket paid, and I'm not sure how they paid him, under the table or whatever. They pay a guy in a pickup truck, pick him up, and he'd go around to the surrounding areas because some people would take him off site.
Mm-hmm.
He round them up. Other companies would come in and do the repairs because you know how you had that one wheel that would go jiggle, 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 which would drive everybody crazy. That jiggling wheel, I could not stand that.
Go again.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle. That was absolutely insane. That was an insane thing. Don't you be recording that for that podcast now, you hear?
Oh, yeah, because it's not right.
I'll pull my
we're live, and it's
I'll
being
pull my
recorded.
Johnny Cochran.
Saying.
Oh, I thought we
Your
were on
Johnny
Discord
Cochran.
right now. I thought we were on Discord right
No,
now.
No,
Oh.
you done messed up now, AA Ron.
It's all being recorded.
But anyway,
Can I tell you what I did today?
yeah, go right ahead. That's what I was just
Speaking
about
about-
to ask you.
I'm laughing.
As
here.
you choke.
So Paul N1OG, crazy guys from the Northeastern.
The kangaroo court from the Northeast.
Yes, those crazy guys. We met. We did a POTA today.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. These guys are fun. It was only Paul and me, but I could see it. I could see where he comes from. This is a good group. So they busted our chops, number one, because they were not listed on the supporters website, on our website, Ham Radio Clubhouse. Eric was giving it to me last night.
We have a supporters tab?
Yeah. Our webmaster, the webmaster, and sure enough, Northeast Hams was not listed. But as of 10 o'clock this morning, so thank you to our webmaster for taking care of that.
Right.
So, Eric, may I, in a business professional sense, say, it's done.
It's very professional.
Had a great time with Paul, but let me tell you something. We're listening to this guy in the Netherlands on 10 meters. He sets up the antenna as a nice inverted V. We're at a park. We got the park to ourselves, but we're in a bowl. We're in a hollow. I'm like, something's just not right. I said, Paul, go check your settings. And I just happened to say, is it an attenuation? Is it a power setting? We've been trying, and we actually worked the guy.
Is it an OVF light?
Yeah, we worked the Netherlands on 5 watts.
Oh, nice.
And it was a park to park too, no less.
Man.
10 meters.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
With the res antenna set up as an inverted V. So, guys, like what our buddy KAMRD says, some things are just under your nose, whether it's a noise blanker, but always check your settings from the last time you did something with that radio, because you could have changed something. There you go. Exactly. That too. But I had a fun day.
Did y'all officially activate the part?
Heck yes, we did. We were working 2 firsts and 3 firsts.
I mean, I only seen one spot come up, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, it finally got a little tough. It was cold. The wind was blowing. Man, Joe Brett, we were in the hollow next to this lake.
They's in the holler.
No, man, it was 45 with the winds blowing, which felt like 35. So of course, I was wearing my nice Ham Radio Clubhouse quarter zip that you could still right, Shane. Yep. Shane, can they still buy them?
Yeah, you can still buy them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, tell them where.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my store.
Yeah.
In the description of the video is a new merch link. If you click that, it will take you to the store that's got all the Ham Radio Clubhouse stuff.
And you can get a sticker too.
Yeah, I was going to pull it up and see, because they run specials and they don't ever tell me what specials they're running. So,
but we had a fun time, and we had a nice pipeline down to Carolinas, Georgia, Florida. Paul was on the radio. Paul had a nice Y adapter for the 891. I got to get one. So I just plugged in my microphone, and man, it was fun, man. A little cold. The wind was kind of whipping us a little bit, but man, we had 2 Patriots sitting on that picnic bench, and we were making it happen, man. So like I said, once we started getting into our groove, and then all of a sudden we started talking. And then we all said, we're hungry. Let's go get something to eat.
Yeah,
so.
I know that's right.
Then we spent about an hour.
Thursday, it's not going on right now, but starting on Thursday, free standard shipping on on your entire order.
Ooh.
From the Clubhouse shop.
I should get me one of those short sleeve T-shirts now that the weather's going to start changing.
Yeah, and I promise. Now that I've done what I'm about to talk about here in a minute, I will get the hats done. The one that I showed on stream.
And we need to remind everybody, you could take this you could add your name, a call sign, you could do something on the sleeve,
you could say Izzo sent me.
Yeah, exactly. You can, what's Izzo's cigar tonight? I mean, there's so much you can do. It's the world's your oyster, man. So
you can put the grouch on your back.
Absolutely, man. You could put K5YVY, man. That'll drive those women crazy in the supermarket.
10 dB.
Well, since you mentioned me, let me point out to the podcast while we had a little laugh a while ago. Ham Till It Hurts in the comments put Shane's quarter zips, never worn, only dropped once. Hold it straight. Look where you're going.
I'm never
Drive
ever.
Straight.
Never ever gonna live that down, am I?
I was gonna say, unless it's been handled by UPS, then it's been dropped in every state that it goes through.
It was
Or
FedEx.
DHL.
Yeah.
I'll never forget.
I FedExed it to the New England area.
You know, when I was a road guy, I pulled behind the behind the truck stop for where the closest door to the coffee machine, you know, and 2 DHL trucks backed up each other about 10 feet apart. And
Birthing packages.
They're
yes, that's what they call it. It's birthing
eating things.
Yes.
I'm just standing there like, you know how you just, for whatever reason, you stop on a fishing show or Formula One and you're just watching it like you don't.
Waiting for the train wreck?
Yeah,
exactly.
Just waiting for that one box to go.
Have I showed my new radio on stream yet? I don't remember if I have or not.
Nope.
Shane, you got a new radio?
I did.
What'd you get?
Well, talk amongst yourselves since I got to go get it.
That sounds like something I would do.
Hey, I see Walt in the chat. Hey, Walt, you know, I was planning on going down to Rhode Island. The Grouch grabbed me. He said, let's go north, but we're going to be coming down. Walt, I don't know where you're going to be on the weekend of Support Your Parts weekend in April. I've got to trip one of those.
Shit, I dropped it.
Don't. So, Walt, I got to trip one of those automatic toll booth machines. So I'm going to trip the one in Newport and maybe, hang out in that area on that weekend. So if you're kicking around, send me a message.
It came in so much bubble wrap.
Oh.
And that wasn't for shipping. That was for your photo event.
And a very nice card.
I want that bubble wrap back, just so you know.
Let
me tell you something. Let me tell you, hey, while he's doing that, listen, I love Shane. I love all you guys. I would do this for anybody. But when I found out I'm selling a radio and I got to pay the shipping, that's a beautiful radio.
706 Mark II.
That is in pristine order, as they say. Not a scratch
that power
on
cord
it.
looks a little.
Well, it's a little sus, and it's got a hyper speed cooling fan on the back. So
we talked about the CFMs on that thing in a previous show. So,
but now that I got this new camera that will focus correctly, look at that.
I want it back. I want it back. I'm going to be an Indian giver. I want it back.
Look what kind of shape that's in.
It does
it's
look
like
good.
It's barely used.
No, hell no. Dude, that was my first POTA.
I mean, there's a scratch here because that's where it was in the truck.
That radio went to Cape. That also went to Cape Cod with me before I went. I was playing POTA.
It doesn't smell like seawater, so you didn't drop it.
No. But that was up in Cape Cod. I built the people use, especially like around now in tax season, those plastic file boxes. I had Velcroed it in, and I had one of the first LDG tuners. I got to send a picture down to Dwayne there. I think he's in Maryland, wherever LDG is. And that was married to that. And then finally I got it married with an actual ICOM tuner and had that little thing you plug in the back for automatic tune. And that radio, man, listen, it's going in good hands. That's why it went to you. So
I appreciate it. I can't wait.
Good hands when I find out that thing gets dropped.
Being put on that thing.
We got any rust on it?
No rust on it.
Hell no. There's no rust on that
salted roads and stuff usually rough on that.
Right.
Ocean water and everything.
But there is a difference, and no disrespect. It's just the times of the radio. You can just say this about any radio as we go through the generations. There is a difference between if you go side by side, same antenna, and go back and forth. I think with a good ear, you can notice a received difference.
Oh, sure.
It's not going to stop you from making contacts.
Sure.
Let's just put that out there, but there is a slight difference. But again, for what you get in that radio between the VHF, the UHF,
it's a shack in the box, and it works great.
It is. It's a shack in the box, and you got the free fan with it. And you got a free fan with it.
And I got the high performance fan add-on.
Hey, it keeps it cool. I swear to you.
It's Texas, man. We need it.
There you go.
I'm out of brown liquid. Excuse me.
Mike wants to know if you're ever going to have an antenna to use with that. He's asking for a friend.
Do I got to go back to my closet? Because
I was gonna say.
I got 4.
A box
Five.
in
Antennas.
the boxes.
6.
Has it got 6 meter on it?
Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
Yes.
I know
So,
a guy
Joe-
that's got a good 6 meter antenna.
A Faraday too, right?
Yeah.
Faraday, yeah.
So Joe, Brett, and Steve, you guys remember this? Remember when you could listen to TV audio?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is before the
Oh,
big
yeah.
digital. When the FCC said all TV stations must cut over to digital, that's why, Shane, you will find it programmed in the memories were some of our local TV stations. So whenever we lost power, I could still listen to the TV stations, like post hurricane, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's I really do miss that. I really wish there was a way that the TVs would, but it's not going to happen, especially with everything going on now with the VOA and a whole bunch of other things going on here with our government. But
Hold on here.
I think that's important.
Yes, Mike, because I give away antennas. I don't hoard them.
Well, those are
Giving-
fighting words. I
Giving
think you
away
need a
antennas,
lawyer.
that's-
I think you need a lawyer for that one.
So I have this one.
What's that?
Well, hold on. Dadgummit.
Yeah.
And it has the Tri-Lam from K8MRD, which is no longer in production. So this is like a one-off here.
It's a historical piece you're going to tell me.
It's a historical piece, yes.
Why did Mike stop doing the tri-lambs?
Because he got bored, I guess.
Oh.
Bet you got.
Everybody
he
started
got
picking
busy.
up sticks.
Plus he got busy with batteries.
Right.
I was gonna say, and Chris from Buddy Pole is now doing something similar.
Yeah, look at that.
There you go.
Oh, look
That's
at
a
that
great
little thing.
antenna.
Reliance.
Got
That's a great antenna.
A bug out mini and fed halfway.
We've given
So
a
I
few of
got it
those out
covered.
here. We've
Yeah.
given a few of them out.
Great antenna.
Go support. Hey guys, go support Matt. Was it N3VAN? I believe. He makes those, and there's configurations. He does a real nice job with them, man. Those Reliance antennas are real good. You use them for QRP. You use them for a 100-watt radio.
I'm trying to catch up on the chat because I feel like you ever get that feeling like you're being thrown under a bus?
You are.
I mean, I had a lot of that last night. Like I had that feeling a lot.
But no, we didn't throw you under the bus. We held you down and ran you over.
Yeah,
with
and
it.
ran me back and forth and backed up several times.
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress. Good time. I can't wait. I was going to go out. Randy's doing POTA this weekend.
Okay.
I have tickets to a show that I can't, so the timing doesn't work, but I can't wait. I'm going to take this radio out and we're
Are you
going
going
to
with
get an
him?
antenna switch. No, I can't go because I have something going on Sunday.
Wait. You're
What?
sending. You're sending your brother out there alone?
No, his friend David's going with him.
You know, the boys in the Northeast Ham or someone else is going to be picking up on this stuff. And here we go again.
I can't stop my life every time he goes and plays POTA. I got
He's
my
your younger.
own life.
He's your younger brother.
POTA
I know.
is life.
He said so many wonderful things about you
He
last
did.
night.
It's a good thing.
He says
Because I know where he lives.
he says he loves you.
I remember the part of the story where you took him out and experienced him to POTA, and then you sold your radio.
That's right. We didn't have a chance to go again until I sold it. Sorry, Randy. Because he asked me. Well, he asked me like. I forgot about this. He asked me like when he was getting ready for his to get his
Oh my God.
technician.
Oh,
He was
stop.
like hey, can we go out and do POTA again? And I was like, man, I'd love to, but I don't have a radio anymore. You waited too long. That's when I sold my 7300 to buy a hot air balloon.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. But I told him I would take him out. No.
You know, let me tell you something. Eric's listening here. See?
Eric, no. Randy sent me a text message that said, hey, I just bought a new Baofeng. And my response was, why did you buy a new Baofeng? Because I have 5 in the closet.
Why didn't you give me that email last night? Because I could have used that as far as
I got receipts,
argumentative
Randy.
or
Pull no
argumentative evidence. I could have
I'm
used
just
that last
saying.
night.
I have offered.
Okay.
Mm.
Show
hear that,
enough.
Eric?
Mhm.
Eric, you hear that?
See, that dog don't hunt.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to wonder. It's all about intimidation. Who's got, I told the boys last night,
Right?
I watched
Randy got a
Suits.
cool antenna though that I really want to go test out though.
So-
They got this JPC 12, I think it's called.
Been seeing that a little bit. Been seeing that. Yeah.
Looking forward to that. Did y'all see the one that that Jason from 2.0 that he put out, that new antenna? All right, was it a tripod for the ATOS, the penis antenna?
I think so.
Oh
It was
no,
a dick pod.
that was the
Get it out
This
your
is
mouth.
not coming out of my mouth. I want everyone to know this is not coming out of my mouth.
you're talking the new Tar Heel.
I don't know which one it was. I lost
Yeah,
it was that you could screw into it and had a tripod and
The Tar Heel
radials
designs.
and shit on it. Yeah, I can't afford those yet. I'm not making those monies.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
everyone
wondering
can
if
probably.
I can get just
Thank
the
you, Mike.
tripod to run with the ATOS.
I mean, you put out enough videos. They might have sent you one just to find out.
I mean, I do have a spare ATOS that I could put on there, so
See,
A spare
yeah,
he's got
I've got two of
money
them,
man.
he's got 2 dong tennas.
Damn.
one on each side of the truck.
There's kids in Africa starving right now. I'm just going to let you know
Hey,
that.
you got 2
No.
antennas.
So
Two-handed.
I have to have two just to counteract the stupid Carolina squat crap that goes on around here. I got to
No,
look
you
like the
got a point
freaking
there.
porcupine.
See,
You have to
even
do a
Mike's
45
jealous
degree
now.
tilt. to
See,
stop
Mike.
your truck.
See now,
So
Mike.
So that's vertical.
Yeah.
Now Mike's got some stuff he's got to go do.
Yep.
But Mike will do a video about it. Just remember that. Mike will do
So
a video
will
about that.
Steve. Steve will probably get it out first. Because he's already got the extra ATOS. Anyway,
Man got an extra ATOS.
right?
Jeez.
Well, I've got the one permanently mounted on the truck, and I have one that I keep in the Sorrento.
Stepper,
Ooh.
2 ATOS.
Hey,
I mean,
Mike, I like the idea. Phase the ATOS.
Hey, there you go.
Hey.
I think Callum did a video on that.
Our buddy
Antenna
John,
boy.
our John Gendron from the York Amateur Radio Club, he actually did a couple of phased. I think he had 20-meter wires on the DX Commanders.
I've seen a phased ham sticks.
He was playing with that down in the Poto event for Orlando,
Very
and it
cool.
was crazy the directionality that he had with that.
hey, Chris
Interesting.
Radio and Life has a good idea, Steve. ATOS,
ATOS
dipole.
dipole.
There you go.
Yeah, they're doing it with Tar Heel, so
Who'd have thunk it? Since you got the extra one around.
I've got two. Why
Yeah,
not?
too. How much you want for it?
How much you want for it?
Which is really which a poor man's way of doing it. You just take two ham sticks, throw them on a trucker's on the trucker's mount, and you
Oh, yeah.
become it's a rotatable dipole. You are antenna boy, and you can kind of phase out one direction.
Steve, you coming to Dayton?
I'm working on
that's-
that one.
That's
I'm
the
working on
one. Okay.
Yeah. When Carlos was here, he was even trying to convince Dana that I need to go to Dayton, and she
Gotcha.
was still saying no. But
He said you've already been to too many this year, or that you can only go.
Who
to
wears the
stuff.
pants in the family?
Don't say that. She can.
Who takes care of the dogs? Who takes care of the dogs?
she does.
Oh,
Mm.
I can't win here. I'm just trying.
No.
I'm trying to be your lawyer again. Forget it. I quit.
Take
So
note,
good-
Izzo says those out loud while he's outside in his tent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
Grouch
Listen.
is right.
Happy.
Kitchen
Listen.
pass, I'm
Listen.
trying.
We all know happy wife, happy life. We all know that. So buy her a diamonds. Buy her something. Buy her something. I
Hey,
don't
you gotta
care.
buy
Buy her some
diamonds so you can go
yarn.
play
Buy her
polo?
some yarn. Or doesn't she crochet? Buy her some yarn or
No.
something. Buy her some crafts.
I thought you said
Buy her some new pots
crap.
and pans. Buy her a new stove. Buy her a new stove. That'll take care of everything.
Yeah, one that's got antenna.
Bluetooth.
One that's not resident on 10 meters.
Yeah.
That was actually brought up at the club meeting last night.
Was it really?
It was. So.
You're
Nice.
a smart man. You could buy her something.
Oh
Right?
yeah. I'm actually sending her on a trip with the girl she works with. They're going down to Aruba and a couple other places on a
Oh,
cruise.
nice.
Oh, nice.
So they're going on that, and I think my buddy Chris and I are going to run up to the north end of the state and do a Poto Rove.
You should take Mo with you. He needs to get out.
We'll go snag him.
You
we'll stop
you
by.
need to drag him away from that BMW and tell him let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Is he here tonight?
We'll make him drive the BMW. We'll just put the antennas on the Beamer.
Yeah, absolutely. Get there real fast. Buy her a Bowflex.
I see Walton. I see Walton. A couple of people talking about a Goosey or Goosey.
Yeah, what's that all about?
Antenna. What is that? If you can, I think Mike has the ability to post links, but somebody post a link to that. I'm curious what that is.
Somebody want to come on the show and tell us about it?
JPC 12. And Randy, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but is that it's Shelligance JPC 12? Is that what it's called? It looks cool. $144.
I was gonna say it looks like a Wolf River coil with a little.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
I mean, I'd rather have a Buddy Stick Pro, but that's just me. All right, so on me, my turn.
Okay, what you got?
I did a thing.
You did a thing. What'd you do?
I did a thing.
What'd you buy?
Most of y'all know I've been trying to do something for quite some time, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. And it's taken me 2 years. But I got this little slip of paper right here. If you want to zoom in, you can zoom in on that. If you want to
make yourself give yourself the whole screen. There you go.
Look at that.
I'm clapping for this guy.
I'm gonna dox myself so y'all don't show up at my house.
I'm very airman certificate. You've already.
I'm very happy.
Call sign out there.
Very happy for you. If you put that address into your GPS, it'll take you across the street.
It'll
anyway.
take you across the street. Yeah, exactly.
It'll take you to Randy's house.
But I have been working on that for 2 years. I think. Here. Yeah. So my first lesson, and I just
knows we've been dealing with you being missing on Tuesdays because it's not a good day to fly.
And your honor, my
September the 10th, 2022 was my first lesson.
And let me just say this, Your Honor, for the judges out there, my client will be offering his brother a balloon ride for all the time he has not been able to spend with him on the ground.
I mean,
but to share this beautiful.
Far, but...
You're not going to share a beautiful balloon.
No, absolutely.
Come on, work with me for crying out loud.
He knows he can come fly with me.
Work with me for crying.
March the 16th, 2025, I got my commercial lighter than air certificate, and that is something that I've worked.
Congratulations.
Worked very hard for. This test was harder than any ham radio test or anything like that, and
this cigar is for
I've
you.
Been ecstatic.
Congratulations.
So thank you all for putting up with my bullshit.
Shane, is there a private lighter than air?
Yes.
What's the purpose
of the commercial?
No, of the private.
So you can fly a hot air balloon.
Yeah, but if you're not making money, why do it?
Category in class. Oh, I agree. It's the category in class.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, with mine, I can actually make a little revenue.
Let me ask.
Yeah.
How do you handle VFR and IFR, whatever?
Balloons can't fly in IFR.
Yeah, they do. I follow roads.
Nope.
I follow roads.
It's VFR only.
That's where I'm getting to. Like, how do you avoid a freaking cloud?
You don't fly
quickly.
You don't fly around it.
Exactly. You can't fly around it.
I mean, you can. You just don't. See, look.
Can we please break down the acronyms? Because there could be other people in this chat who are maybe not familiar with the various acronyms being thrown right now. IFR is what?
Instrument flight rules.
Which you have no instruments on the balloon, correct?
He could.
Well, I mean, we have our basic VFR instruments.
Which is what?
An altimeter, a temperature sensor, and a variometer to tell us how fast up and down we're going.
I was going to say, are you wearing one of Carlos's altimeters on your wrist?
No.
You have a legit one?
I have, yeah.
Anybody going to get the doorbell went off?
Who was that? Hang on, let me see who this is.
This could be dangerous. But yeah.
Wait, who is it? Oh, sure. Let him in.
Hi,
no, it's not
Canada. Oh,
he better
Canada.
He better show up next week. That's all I know. So don't blow this one tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Daniel's looking good, man.
Hold on,
listen, I was driving.
Stop sharing.
Listen, I was driving home, and I hear all this yip about Shane. Let me tell you something, guys. No, anyways, I'm gonna shut my mouth. Listen, don't you have you guys throwing your brother underneath the bus?
I didn't throw him under the bus.
No. Steve said they threw you under the bus, Shane. You guys threw your brother under the bus. Let me tell you something. Shane, do you feel Canadian? Do you feel Canadian with your brother stabbing you in the back? Yeah, I'm ashamed of you guys. Listen, let me tell you something. Shane, your brother looks like he could be your uncle. Okay, you're the better catch of the two. Okay,
I'm the older one.
He's younger than you. He looks like he's got 30 years on you. Holy shit!
But he got a damn good looking beard for crying out loud, man.
I mean,
I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. Molson, you look good too. You look very good.
I always look good, brother.
No. You look bad. No, I'm being serious, man. You're styling it, man. You're a chick magnet right now.
I appreciate
I'm literally sitting in a parking lot because I'm driving. I'm like, I cannot wait. I can't believe you guys stabbed Shane in the back. We can't believe that.
You're gonna get arrested sitting there with that beard like that.
Shane, man, I can't believe it.
It ain't right with Jesus. I know.
They are American after all, so I believe it. But listen, I love you.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you coming to my
Daniel,
defense.
you want some of my bump? Never mind.
No, Shane, I'll send you some milk as a little.
Bring me some milk.
You know.
Send him eggs. Eggs are expensive right now.
Send me some eggs. Yeah, that's the expensive stuff. Well, thank you, Daniel. I appreciate the support.
Molson,
it's been a minute.
Molson, what are you doing next Tuesday?
Supposedly there's like some 300 episode or something going on.
No, 3-year anniversary. We've only been talking about it. You got the memo.
You ain't got no business to shut all that down for a little bit, so you might as well come on the show. Look at him.
The import-export business.
I was going to say, tariff-free. You can come on the show.
Listen, let me tell you something. The super chats while I'm talking will be 25% higher. Okay,
but they'll all be in Canadian, so they won't matter.
And if you super chat the Americans while they're talking 25% higher, it'll be 50% next time. Okay.
Man. Hey guys, Molson's face looks a little orange to me. I don't know.
Dang.
Oh God, sweet Jesus. I've missed you, Daniel.
I have to use the mirror light to talk to you guys.
You had to use some makeup light.
Oh my God.
He had to go to a back empty parking lot so nobody would see.
I'm literally driving home. I was like, I gotta say something before they move on to the next thing. Goodness gracious. And Steve, grow some, you know, you're paying for your wife to go to Aruba, and you're only gonna go to some Poda Rove? Dude, listen, you know you should be going to Hamvention. Like it's done. But like Aruba is Hamvention plus a Poda Rove. That's like, come on.
Very true.
So,
very true.
Yeah. So it's done. So yes, he'll be at Hamvention, guys. I told him so.
You're paying for my way up there, and I guess you'll provide me with a camper to sleep away.
Since when are you worried about paying for that? You're paying for your wife to go to Aruba. Come on.
He's got a point.
Yeah, I will tell you, we just dropped a piece of coin on that. So.
I don't have any money to go to Hamvention, but my wife's going to Aruba, so it's all good.
Steve, you could sell one of the ATOSs. Have you funds?
That might get me the gas to get halfway there.
Where do you live?
I know a guy who has a balloon. I know a guy who has a balloon who could probably pick you up.
How far of a drive is it for you, Steve, to go to Dayton?
That's 11 hours.
So that's like 2 tanks of gas or about 40 Tesla recharge stops, right?
Yeah. So. I don't work in that industry. I can't afford a freaking Tesla. What are you, crazy?
I hear they're giving them away for free now. So.
Yeah. And if you check the news, they're actually burning the charging stations here.
With the revised paint scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Jason in the comments says, Aruba, she found the radio receipt.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, look at that super chat.
$20 Tour de Silverland.
Dang.
For those on the podcast, if Canada joins the United States,
there won't be any tariffs.
Thank you, Jordan.
Hey. And don't forget Jody's $1.25 Canadian.
There you go. Canadian coin. Canadian coin, too.
Yeah, that 25 cents there.
Yep.
See? Jody knows how to do math.
Jeez. Come in, ruffle feathers, and pop out. You're gonna be here next week,
this,
right?
Yeah, I'll be back next. I'll be a little bit calmer.
Okay.
You know.
We don't want that.
Get it out now.
They're gonna want a Molson rant next week.
For those, so you know what? The last time I was on, somebody was like, "Who is this guy?" So those who don't know, I was here like a year ago with these guys, like a year and a half ago, right?
You were here 2 years ago from show number 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say
show number 1
from the start.
I saw we got like a letter from the last week's guest, and it was like, "Is my name still on the Clubhouse roster?"
It's on the
Yes,
website.
it is.
You are still listening on the website.
You're still
It's
there.
It was like, "Dear Molson," like everybody, but I was just like, "Wow, somewhere I'm still connected." So yeah,
Of course you are.
Yeah.
So hey, you know what? We may part ways, not see each other for 2 years, but I'll
Yeah,
never
we just
stab
picked-
you in the back
we'll
like
pick-
the other guys.
We
Just
just
saying.
pick right up where we left off and keep right on trucking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I mean, hey Steve? You know?
That's
You know what I
right.
You know?
Yeah, no.
You know.
Got to do it.
I'm going through
Freddie
all.
Mac, thanks for the link.
I'm going through all of my Molson pictures here. I'm trying to find something for those who don't know who Molson is. He's one of our founding fathers, and I'm just trying to figure out.
God, you got named folders?
Yes, he does.
absolutely.
So do you.
And that's what scares me.
Yeah.
Mine's just all in one pile.
This is
Mm.
just as long he wouldn't have it. The time where I serenaded Hayden in the back chat.
Mm.
So he would,
Oh, that was funny.
there's a lot more that happened in the back doors if you guys don't the back room.
Hey-yo.
You did get you got to meet
Ron
me.
I didn't say
You
that.
did- That was the
I
same,
didn't say.
that was the same hamvention that Hayden was at. This is the one that you and I went to, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you and I got to hang out with Hayden. Cool guy, by the way.
Oh yeah, I think he's awesome.
There you go, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
What
That was-
Really grinds my gears.
That was the beginning. That was from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So what? That was in 2020. What's 3 minus 25 is 22. That was from 2022 right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
A lot's happened.
Gonna go down memory lane here.
Oh, I got some pictures. I got pictures of everybody,
Oh God.
So does Joe Brett.
including me.
Yep.
All right, so
Anyway.
back to what I was going to show you. Everyone
Yeah,
kept
show
asking me what
show and
instruments
tell.
what instruments are on a hot air balloon. That's it right there.
Got that attached to a blood pressure cuff?
No,
Yeah, what is that?
it's in a pouch that wraps around the upright pole. That way you can see it. But yeah, that's it.
Oh, I thought it went like around your forearm or your
No,
Right.
Gonna say that looks much like the one Carlos wears that goes around his forearm.
only this
It's just a
one's
little bit bigger.
This one's GPS. It's got a built-in
Dang,
altimeter
you're at
setting.
595 feet?
Yep.
You even get your temperature. I saw a temperature on there,
Yep.
Yeah.
Outside temperature and then the envelope temperature.
as well as your body temperature as you're shitting your pants when the thing is going down. I mean, that's. Is there like an alarm on there?
I mean, it does have an alarm if I decide to go out of the sky too fast.
What's considered too fast?
Yeah.
Well, I have the alarm set at 700 feet a minute.
So terminal velocity. Okay.
No, terminal velocity is around 1,400 feet a minute.
And what's Carlos doing when he's jumping out? How fast is he
I think he's at
decelerating?
150 miles an hour or 140 miles an hour. I think is terminal velocity for a human body. Like that.
Depends on who's with him.
Yeah, that's true. And how big they are.
So we trying to say Frank added extra. Speed.
Mass times pi square, something like that.
Well, we're not doing math tonight, please.
No, not doing the math. But so depending on size, yes, that can change. But it's also the ballistic profile. You know, if somebody's
Sorry,
aerodynamically
I'm killing
shaped.
the bot on Twitch.
Yep. if somebody's aerodynamically shaped, you can get more speed.
Okay.
We had a we had a medical helicopter go down last week, I think it was.
Ooh.
And yeah, there's no survivors, bless their souls. But I was watching it on ADSB, and at one point they hit a little over 5,000 negative feet per minute.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
That'll make your ears pop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the ground was
Shane.
120 mile an hour on average.
Yes.
I don't know if I can say the Hail Mary that fast.
I think I pissed off your sister-in-law.
Uh-oh.
She's in the chat. I pissed her off. I think, what's the name? Marie said no. Oh, shoot. Where is it? She said, don't talk about my husband that way.
Is it Mary? Mary, are you in the chat?
Yeah, she's there. I saw her.
So Randy did tell me that Mary and them do put us on the big screen at home.
Well,
oh, do you have nieces and nephews?
Not yet. Well, I mean,
she made a very nice. She made a very nice comment to me last night. No. Last night after the show, she said she likes me and I have a very nice voice. The very compliment. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You got a very nice voice. What?
That's what she said. And I'm thinking, are you thinking of Joe Brett? I wanted to say, are you thinking about Joe Brett? I'm not Joe Brett.
I sound like a nasally Italian. It can't be me.
Ouch. Shots fired.
Goodbye. I'm out of here. Click. I'm out of here. I know when I'm not one. Talk about a gut punch.
So hold on. Mike's got it right here. He says, "Holy shit, there's 2 females in the chat." I think that's a record.
Right, there may be a few more. They're just hiding.
Right? They're like,
you know what? If Steve doesn't go to date, then it'll be 3 in the chat. Just saying. Throw a pair.
Just save it so you can go to Huntsville without question.
Right.
You're muting my mic.
This chat. Some of the comments in the chat. Let me tell you something. This is why I'm glad I'm not in prison. I'm telling you, they're scaring me. They're scaring
What's
me.
going on with the chat? This app is horrible.
You sure do have a pretty mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Turn the volume up.
No, we had Toby on last week. Toby brought all her friends. We had a lot of females. We've had females before. Kim was here. Kim had her females from California and everybody.
We had the 2 YouTube shorts that went out from Toby's episode, and they did fantastic.
Yeah,
like 600-700 views, I think, on one of Toby's. So she's quite popular. So good guest, Izzo.
Awesome guest. Yep. An awesome
Can't
lady
wait to see what the short does on Daniel's entrance tonight.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
I wonder what the AI clip's going to title it as. Canadian Pissed at Americans comes on shit. Tells them how weak they are.
Tariffs ? Is what it's gonna
Can you imagine if Fox picks that up?
Then I won't hold back what I have to say.
What kind of jacket you wear, man? I can't get my eyes off that jacket, dude.
Oh, you know what? This is I can't tell you. It's an Eddie Bauer
mob stuff, man.
It's Eddie Bauer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, is that Canadian?
He's looking very GQ, man. He stepped up his game. See, he took some time off to take care of family and business. Now look at him. He's coming back, sharp dressed man. But he has a cane. He's got that cane with that little diamond. He's probably driving a Mercedes.
Still no air.
Got a pinky ring with his glass.
One of those Mercedes Zambonis. You know what I'm saying?
Mercedes Zambonis.
Too bad on a Zamboni you don't have a rearview mirror to put fuzzy dice in. That's all I'd be missing.
I mean,
that'd be awesome.
You could probably rig something up.
That'd be awesome.
That would be cool. Just rig up a rearview mirror with a dice.
You're right, and do a short on that thing. That'll get some
we build, we learn.
That's right.
almost be looking as pimping as Izzo's lawn tractor from 1980.
Yeah, with the CB radio on it.
CB radio, alpha antenna, koozie for his beer.
Extra
I had the boom box. I had my Budweiser T-shirt with the jeans with the fringe, man. I'm telling
with
you.
a mullet and a Coors Light
I told you.
hat.
That's back when you could buy Budweiser at that age.
Right.
Right.
And I had the, remember I told you I had the pair of sneakers that it was chopped off at the toe because my foot got too close to the blade.
You had a can of beer in one hand, a can of beans in the other, and a pocket full of peanuts, right, Izzo?
Yeah. It's rolling.
That's right.
Just gotta figure out where we're gonna pretend to put the barbecue potato chips.
It was Funyuns back then.
It was funny. And Fritos. Yep.
Funyuns and Fritos.
Mm-hmm.
So can we circle back to me for a minute?
I'm sorry.
Sure.
I was gonna show pictures.
Are we taking the spotlight away from Shane?
Yes, I'm very jealous.
Go.
It was a very monumentous event. Absolutely.
It was a monumental occasion. So
occasion.
No, I want to hear
a
it.
refill.
Yeah, no, it's cool. The check ride went off without a hitch, and the examiner said I did a really good job.
Whoa! Is that basket supposed to be on the side?
Yeah, they start off on their side because the balloon starts off on its side, and then when you add heat to it, it stands up. Because hot air rises.
I'm gonna bite my tongue on this one.
That's why I'm a commercial balloon pilot, because I know the hot air rises.
Can you clarify something for me, Shane? I thought that you got your license. You got your license a while back. This is your check ride.
Well,
what's the purpose of the check ride?
I got my fixed wing airplane license back in 2000, and then I got my instrument rating in 2007.
Okay.
Now I have my commercial hot air balloon certificate or license. They're all certificates, they're not licensed, but so this is a commercial hot air balloon. So now I can cruise around the sky and get paid for it. So.
Okay, but you had your hot air license, your private one before for balloons?
No, I went straight to commercial because I had a private fixed wing already. I just added a category.
Okay. All right, cool. This is so cool. Tell us more.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. The instructor thought I did really good. I landed in this person's front yard, and thankfully the gate was open, and they were having a barbecue in their backyard, and they saw the balloon from a distance. Hey. And then one of my instructor and the rest of my crew went and knocked on the front door, and they're like, "Hey, yeah, so we landed in your front yard. Is that okay?" And they turned around and looked, and they're like, "Holy, guess it's not every day a hot air balloon lands in your front yard."
Now, why don't you just tell the story that they saw me and they offered me a hot dog or a hamburger, and I decided to drop right there?
That's true. I could have went that way with it. But what I did was, since they graciously let us use their property, I took the whole family, and the line you see coming off the side. So we held that so the balloon wouldn't fly away, but we took his whole family up so that they could see their property from the sky.
Nice gesture. Wow. Very nice.
So nice, a lot of fun. Like I say, 2 years worth of work finally paid off, and
how long does it take to heat that thing up? Like, how long does it take for you to
heat that up?
Yeah, heat it up.
Less than a minute.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So this let me go back. So this burner.
Sorry, that's me. I'm driving.
It's probably. Gotcha. So that burner right there.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I squeeze the trigger is 17 million BTU.
Wow.
17 million?
I was just
17
thinking,
million BTU.
You land in somebody's yard and be like, "Hey, I'll take you up if you can get the propane tank off your grill."
Can you give me a jump start?
Won't work.
That won't work.
Nope.
It's got to be more compressed or something.
No, so these burners run off the liquid that's in the tank, and your grill runs off the gas.
Yeah.
The vapor.
So now, where is the liquid being stored right now?
It is in a propane tank.
On where though? But where in this whole?
Inside the balloon. I have
Gotcha.
I have two 15-gallon tanks and a 10-gallon tank.
And that's all you need to do your.
Oh yeah, that's 2 hours worth of fuel.
Shane, technical question.
Okay.
So all propane tanks are filled with LP, liquid propane. Is it the regulators and the burners, like a difference in there, or is it just the burner?
It's where you're drawing. So on your grill, the valve that you hook up to, sits at the top, so that's
Right.
vapor. So
Vapor, right.
because
Gas.
yeah, because propane's really really cold and it boils off, right?
Yeah.
But what I use, so in my tank, I have a dip tube that goes all the way to the bottom of the tank. So when I pull liquid propane from the bottom of the tank.
So it's a siphon
And
tank.
it's the vapors that pressurize it.
Yeah. So let me go back to my.
Interesting.
This is a great question.
We should have labeled tonight. Let's learn about propane or Mr.
Let's
Science.
learn about hot air
Propane and
ballooning.
propane
Yeah.
accessories.
So there's a propane tank there. There's a fuel hose that runs right up through here. You can see it right there.
Right.
And you see that coil right there?
Mm-hmm.
So the liquid propane
We
flows
like
through this
coils.
coil and goes all the way down to the bottom, and then it's discharged.
For those
There's a pilot-
watching,
there's
that
a
is
pilot
not
light down there.
so that is not a Wolf River coil. We don't
That
tap
is
that.
not a Wolf River coil.
We're not
That-
tapping that for a certain frequency.
Wheel it in
I
town.
don't know why
So
the
the
chat's all
flame-
talking about Bobby and propane and accessories and stuff.
So the flame goes right up through the center and warms the coil up. So
Right.
what happens when you warm up propane? The pressure increases, right? Because it's gotten warmer. So I have about 130 psi of pressure at this burner.
Good Lord.
So that shoots this flame up about 28 feet.
I
Up
always
in
thought
the-
it was just a bird cage to keep a bird from flying into the flame
No,
or something.
no.
So
It
that's
has a
why
purpose.
in minutes that balloon can be filled.
I'm going to make a video on my other channel that shows from the time that we fill it, because we fill it full of cold air first.
That'd make a
and then we
heck of a
heat that cold air.
flamethrower holding it by
Oh,
hand.
son, you have no idea.
Get off
Okay.
my lawn.
Oh, no,
Get off
there's a
my
video.
lawn.
Let me
You
get,
got
let me
about
get,
to say you
let
got
me go
video.
get the video.
Is the
Stand
video?
by.
Is it legal?
Yeah, it's legal. There was a safety seminar that they
So,
did.
Shane-
Yes.
So when
Yes,
you
Dave.
fill it with the fans, because you use fans to fill it, right?
One fan.
You use a fan, like a big fan, to fill it with air. Are you filling it from the same size as the burner so that air is heating up while you're filling it to keep it up,
No.
or is it?
No, I
Because you
fill
can't
it
keep
full of
you can't
cold
keep
air.
the structure.
I just fill it full
And
of
it will- and-
ambient
and-
temperatured air.
So, but the pressure from the fan keeps the balloon inflated, semi-inflated,
Exactly.
or is it?
So
Okay.
it puts in more pressure than the atmosphere pushing on the balloon will push
Yeah.
the air out.
Yeah, so it's
So the
kind of like
balloon-
how the roofs
I
are
have
held
a-
open in those domes. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see. You could see it. Let me zoom in here.
I like what Jason says about me. He says, "The heck with my air and snow blower. That's what I need for the driveway
See,
Bush. to buy snow and ice."
present, share, that. All right, so you see that fan right there?
Yep.
So that's a 17 or 18 horse motor and a 6-bladed propeller.
How much CFM is that?
I don't know what it is, but I know it will fill a 90,000 cubic foot balloon in 3 minutes.
Wow.
Wow.
You're pushing air, man.
So that's 30,000 CFM. Oh,
Pretty much, yeah,
that's awesome.
If you want to do math on stream.
at full power.
Izzo, do you need us to tell you what CFM means again?
Centrical force mass.
Centri-
No, cubic something. I'm not going to Google it. CFM, cubic feet per minute.
Yep.
Okay.
Look
Yep.
at that.
There you go.
I can maybe pass
Look
my
at
extra
that.
in that. See, that should be an extra question.
As he
That should
types
be
it
an
on his
extra
keyboard.
question.
See, this is why, contrary to last night's show, this is why we use Mayor DEI. But anyways, keep going, Shane. I want to hear this.
No, you guys chat. I'm pulling this video up because it's going to be cool.
This is really cool information. So it heats so and the air pressure that you blow into this. So I imagine that's like, are you blowing in the air pressure from the top or the bottom of the balloon, Shane?
From the bottom.
So
that's called
at
the
one
mouth at
point,
the bottom, and then there's a
Yeah.
parachute at the top that holds the air in.
okay. So you're filling it with air, and then you have to transition the burner to warm that air up. So do you cut the fan? Right,
So
you cut the
about
fan
a
right
third
away.
of the way, a third of the way up, we shut the
Yeah.
fan off because we want to maintain as much pressure as we can while we're heating.
All right, I have a
once
question.
we heat a certain point, then we're good to go.
So I have a question.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Based upon what Molson said and both of you said now, does the ambient outdoor temperature have is there an issue if it's colder, like 65 degrees versus 85 degrees, filling that balloon up with regular air?
Yeah. So the colder the air, the more dense it is. So the more air technically that we are packing in there, and then we heat that air that's trapped inside that envelope.
But if that's not heated properly, could that be a problem?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I mean, it's
I'm
only
just looking
warm or
out for
cold.
Okay.
It's one or the other. What'd Jody say?
Izzo's asking about shrinkage.
Well, that's where I was going to say thank you, Jody. I didn't want to say that. But.
I was going to say, but then you've got Mike and Kyle, and they're talking about Taco Bell nights and heating the balloon up faster.
Well, that's one way.
I don't know.
I said, as long as you got a way to light it.
17 million BTU. That heats it up.
Oh, Kyle's here tonight?
Yeah.
Kyle is in
He
the
gets
house.
bored every now and then and hops in.
He's probably only here for 5 minutes, so everybody say hey real quick. So.
Hey, Kyle. Hey.
There you go. All right, here we go. You ready? So they're training people to put out if you have a leak and you can't shut the valve off. So the training here is to hit it with a fire extinguisher. So that's what they're trying to prove.
She's gonna say a hammer. I was like, sweet.
Yeah. So they're just demonstrating that you could put it out with a fire extinguisher. But yeah.
Oh, let it run a little longer.
That's a heck of a flame there.
It's 30 feet, man. 17 million BTU.
How many
I'm
hot dogs
surprised
How many hot dogs can we cook?
A lot.
All of that.
How expensive is this liquid propane, man? She put that thing out in 2 seconds. Like, nah, put it out.
I mean, she was panicking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so she was learning.
Yes, that's a safety seminar. So they were
Okay.
showing. Let me. I've got a picture of I was doing a burner check, and you can see how tall the flame is.
I was going to say, what bothers me, though, is if you put that flame out while you're in the air.
I was going to ask that. What happens?
why
Now
would
what
you?
happens?
Oh, you come down.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
come
but
down.
how fast? Yeah, but how fast are you going to come down?
Uncontrolled.
Is that oh shit? Is that or is that like? Just
I mean, if you ever run out of heat, you're going to land at about 1,000 feet per minute, which will break a leg or two. It won't kill you. Just break a leg or two.
It'll hurt.
Yeah, it'll sting a little bit.
Hey, Randy, do you want anything? Like if he breaks his leg, will Randy take you out and play Power
In my wheelchair.
Wheelchairs on the air. Oh yeah. See, that's what brothers are for.
That's the way.
That's my
That's
point.
how we roll.
Well, bye, Daniel.
That's
Good to see you tonight.
Right. Glad you could join us. Chuck Lucas, thank you for the 14 months. I missed it. What show was Izzo on last night? He was on Live Free and Ham.
That was about
Live
4
free
or
and
5
go
of them,
watch
right?
that. Go watch that show, guys. That was
It was a lot of
show.
fun. I will say it was a lot of fun.
And he's
Oh,
back.
what happened to Molson? Where'd he go?
He's back.
Well, he's like that itch. It just comes back.
Didn't know if the Walmart police said, get out of the parking lot.
Probably,
That's-
yeah.
That bad penny.
Great news is now Shane be willing to donate a kidney since Randy's got his extra.
Yeah.
Very good,
I
Randy.
told him he couldn't come on the show until he got his extra because he was hawing around going, I might get it by April, maybe May, might be in June. No, he ain't coming on my show until you get the extra.
I got a feeling he's going to be on that
He's going to be on that kids table show.
the kids
too.
table show with the gray man.
Yeah.
So
We're going to, unfortunately, he's going to beat us to the punch.
do you want to have him on? Because I told him to just get a hold of me and I'll book him. But he didn't send the email
He's
yet.
welcome to join anytime.
He didn't send an
knows?
email yet. I was expecting an
Well,
email at
He's got to
like
follow
midnight.
protocol. He doesn't get any special
No,
treatment. That's for sure.
I motioned to send him the link right now.
Well, him and Mary are watching it on their TV, so that would be disrupting.
Well,
the
Mary's
dog and
welcome to join,
Mary,
too.
so Mary's gonna yell at me if I put her on TV right now.
I want the dogs on too, though. They got to bring the dogs on. That's
Oh goodness, we would be here for ages because they are all Huskies
Mhm.
and they all have an opinion.
Mhm.
Yes, they do. They're Huskies.
They're Huskies. I was just say that. They're Huskies.
But we do need to plan a show where Randy comes to join us because I feel like he needs to come tell the truth about what was going on. and not all these lies that are being spread.
So if he comes on, like, will you give him like a Faraday antenna? Will you give him one of those?
I already gave him one. He
already got the 6 meter one.
Okay, and then what about
that 38-foot 6 meter one?
Okay, and then what about all those? See, last night you were accused of having a lot of radios in the closet, in the boxes. Does he need to get one of those?
He's already got one.
So give him one like in a different color or something.
Well, you want a green, one of those green tin, not green tin.
I don't care, dude. When you come to my house and there's extra food, we make you a plate and you go home.
He knows where to find one. All he's got to do is come to my house because I got plenty.
HRO's got them.
Hey, if you come to Canada, I'll give you
Friday.
Paul, we're not going to go there. Paul, we're not going to go there again, Paul. All right, Mike's right. Maybe I should just stop it right there.
So, is Randy coming on? Is he coming on or what?
We'll have him on next. Well, we have a guest next week, but we'll do a Randy show.
No, we don't.
Unless if he wants to come on, he can. But I'm not pressuring.
We don't have a guest next week.
We did. No, that's our anniversary show.
Yeah.
We may have special people popping. We may have some special people popping in and out. You never know.
We might have Randy for the show since he's become a very popular topic.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why we're going to have a meeting after. We're going to have a meeting after this show. The meeting after the meeting.
Dang.
We got a meeting.
The Poto Adventure guy even showed up, man.
Well, look at that. Hey, James. Thanks for joining us, man.
Hey, James.
I'm trying to find pictures. Sorry, guys. I'm scrolling as fast as I can.
James must have tamed that pile up that he had, and I gotta go, people.
I gotta be on the Clubhouse tonight. Yeah. I'm trying. Keep chatting.
Corporate is not.
I bet you Randy's not going to. I bet you Randy's not going to come on tonight because he has to go dye his hair before he comes on the live stream again.
He got accused of being older than his older brother, who's 46.
Okay.
Well, I told him last night. It was like if MRD and
he had tanks, the decorations of Tank Radio.
Yeah, so if
but
Shaq
he had the camera vision of MRD.
If Shaq and Greg and MRD had a kid together, and then
absolutely right,
the kid grew up in Tank's radio room.
Oh God!
Yeah, when Joe said that last night, and just before I'm about to fall asleep, Joe, I was thinking of that. That was like my last thought of the evening.
Oh. Glad I was a thought. Close your eyes.
I just closed my eyes.
You're a passing thought.
You were thinking of Randy, but
Izzo,
yeah.
In my
what
voice.
part is the conception or the reception? Which one?
Oh my God! Save that for the podcast.
Oh God! I mean, it's recorded. We kind of can't not. But I'm going to note it. An hour and 19 minutes in. That's going to be the intro to the podcast.
Mostly, you got me good at that one.
I did get caught up.
Oh my God! Just like old times.
Mm-hmm.
just like in the old Discord days. Oh shit!
Oh, that would never see the light of day.
Like episode 32.
See, even Mike says he started shaving his head in his late 20s, so it happens, man.
Yeah, but most of us, it's not by choice, right? Like, look, I didn't choose to be like this. It chose me, right? So
that's what happens when you become so smart. Your brain just swells out. It's like, that's it.
So amongst us, what's your frequency of getting a haircut? Or
every 2
whether
weeks.
whether you do it yourself or not, or whatever.
When it
So you're
starts growing over the years.
Even though I don't have hair, I still go every 2 weeks to the barber.
All right, Steve, what do you do?
I like being pampered.
About every 3. But yeah,
Molson, what do you do?
It's right about the time it starts getting long over the ears, which I'm due.
Molson, what do you
do?
There
was a day where it was when I looked like Bob Ross, but those days have passed. So now it's when I look like. Now it's like when I look like. Yeah. When I look like Shane's brother, I shave my head. I want him on the show. I'm just gonna keep on saying this stuff. Like, come on, man. I want to see Ryan on here. Or not Ryan. Was it Ryan? What's your brother's name again?
No, it starts with an R. You're halfway there.
Randy.
You don't even know his name, and you're acting like you like
Randy.
No. I'm sorry. You're on Shane's side. My bad.
Yeah.
I want Randy to come on, but I also want Mary to come on so that we can ask her if her husband sent her to Aruba, would you allow him to go to Dayton? That's what I want to ask her.
Oh,
Well,
Just to get a barometer, you know.
She's about to go on a trip herself, so.
So he's going to Dayton, right? So.
No.
So
he gets to stay home and play with the dogs.
So I have kids, so they can watch the
hunting
dogs.
for pictures. Sorry.
If we knew Morse code, then you could remote into Steve's radio and then do code through the stove, and she could decipher.
Code to the
Yeah.
stove.
Except for I have the remote off right now because
Ooh.
we had tornado warnings in the area, so I laid the tower back down.
What's that got to do?
Well,
with
you got to
turning
do
the
it. You have
remote
to put a new rotor on there first, too, before it goes back out, too. Because
antennas work on the ground too.
the wind just kind of did a number
Low
on
angle
your,
radiation.
on your antenna.
Go
So
take off.
it twisted the mast inside the rotator.
Ooh.
Yep. Hate it when that happens.
That's some
Yeah.
powerful stuff.
Tighten the U-bolt.
It won't go any tighter.
Well, you need to put a shim in it.
That's what
Good
she
God,
said.
Molson, tell him something, man.
No,
Yeah.
I put it.
What do you do on the
it's
farm,
torqued to 80
Molson?
foot
There's no
pounds.
such-
Listen, Steve, you're the one with the
Yep.
most hair, so listen to the rest of us, okay?
Right.
No, Joe's got more hair than I do.
I can fix that
On the
tonight.
bottom side, not on the
Right.
top side. Oh shoot!
Guys,
look at
not
that,
this-
Joe Brett.
He's got hair
Joe
tonight.
Brett.
Yeah, man.
Ooh,
Not this week, guys.
Styling and profiling.
I missed my haircut appointment last week, and I'm like
Oh.
10 or 12 days now. I'm going crazy. I can't stand this. This is
I'm debating on letting some. I was kind of wanting the top to grow out a little bit, but it's just, man, it's so easy just
Yeah,
to
but
get
like-
the clippers out from under the sink and take it all off.
you do the clipper way?
Take
Really?
it all off.
The old
yeah.
like shearing way, like you do the old shearing, like sheep and stuff.
Yeah, no guard, baby.
No
There you
no
go.
guard.
No guard.
There you go.
That's a little flame.
I do have a forehead, by the way. Yes.
That's a nice liquid fireball.
Why did you take so long to show us this?
I had to find the picture, Joe.
I had to find it
Well, I
because he
forgot
doesn't
the
know how to
topic.
keep his
What
stuff
are we-
It
in
was on social
folders.
media.
Oh. Well, it's a very pretty fireball. It was.
Well, thank you.
Where was that at?
That was in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Was that like a
how long
public
does the tank
demonstration?
last?
40 gallons will last me 2 hours.
My wife's calling me.
What the
Hold
heck
on.
was that? Oh.
And
Yeah, she's wondering where that trip to Aruba's at.
Daniel's vibrators going on.
It's like, why can't I go to Aruba?
Shane, how heavy is that 40 gallons?
She's
So
she's actually in the,
propane weighs
she's at DQ right now. just to let you know.
Oh, he's getting a
Oh,
blizzard.
blizzard
Get a
run. That's a
blizzard.
blizzard
Yeah.
run. There you go.
So propane is 4 pounds a gallon. A 15-gallon tank weighs 108 pounds.
Oh, goodness.
And it'll last you 45 minutes, you said?
No, the 40 gallons I can go for 2 hours.
But you
Wow.
actually plan for what, like 90 minutes? I mean, obviously you give yourself
hour and a half.
right.
Normally, if I plan for the first suitable place to land, because you never fly over a good field to land in, because you never know somebody's not going to be happy with you landing in their front yard and come out with a shotgun telling you to get off their lawn. So,
Have you ever done like a Walmart parking lot
I've done
or like supermarket parking lot? You know, Winn-Dixie or something.
Aldi. I did an Aldi,
Aldi?
parking lot. Yep.
Wow. There you go.
But Shane, I was thinking about it.
An Aldi.
When you said that your ground crew went to the front door and knocked and said, "Hey, we parked in your front. Is that okay?" It's like, what do you want them to say? Like, would you just
No.
inflate it again and leave, or
Well,
Or
I
just
didn't
like-
deflate it. I was just standing. I landed and I left the balloon up, and I was like, "Hey, is it okay if we pack up the balloon here?" And then if
Okay.
they say no, then I just fly them to the next field.
Man, I'm just seeing you. I'm seeing you leaving a stamp mark in some guy's
No.
front yard.
No.
What do they call that in
Yes.
golf? A divot?
A divot? Yeah, no.
A divot?
No, it was a gentle landing because it wasn't very windy at all. So,
But what if the
Like,
guy had just seeded and sodded?
99% of the people that we encounter are just thrilled to death to see a hot air balloon landing in their front yard. So most of the time, it's no big deal. It's
It's that
the
1%.
horse ranchers. Well, the horse farmers don't really like us because we scare the horses, and the cattle ranchers It's 50-50. I have two different burners, so one's loud, one's quiet. I use the quiet one around livestock so that doesn't scare them. So I try to be respectful.
The cattle ranchers are just hoping that you land in the bullpen. That's what they're hoping for. They're sitting back with like whatever bourbon or whatever it is, and they're just like, I can't wait to see this show.
Yeah. Watch what he does to that thing.
You remember the last time?
Yeah.
How much bullshit does he pick up with the basket?
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Eric has a request. He wants to see photos when Shane accidentally lands in a nudist commune.
We don't have any of those around here.
Are you sure,
we don't
Shane?
have those around. We do, yes. I'm 100% sure we don't have one.
You don't have
5 UD?
Anywhere near me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I used to live with a buddy who was on the volunteer fire department, and he got a call, and it was a nudist like community, and like you pull up, and like there's pull up.
Yeah, right.
And there's a guy. And there's a guy like mowing the lawn naked. It was interesting. So yeah.
I can tell you, I never did that back in the 70s, guys. So don't even go there with me.
I don't know. I googled dungarees and look what's popped up.
Yeah.
So just saying.
So Shane, the famous one is down by Austin.
Yeah, I'm like 3 hours from there.
Yeah.
So I won't.
Well, according to Mike, anything under 4 hours is not that far away in Texas.
I mean, it's not that far away. In a balloon, it is because we fly really slow most of the time.
You're at the mercy of the wind.
Mm-hmm. Although we are planning, it's called Run for the Border. So the idea is we find an overcast day where the ceilings are like 4,000 feet and the winds at above the surface are between 40 and 50 miles an hour. So we want to take off when it's like 5 or 10, get up into the 40 and 50 mile per hour winds and try to get across the Red River.
Is Run for the Border where if you don't make it, they fly you out at 3 o'clock in the morning? Is that the one?
Yeah, and you end up going to Guantanamo Bay.
ICE and Border Patrol.
ICE meets us at the Oklahoma border.
Yeah,
this is what are you boys doing here? Honestly, sir, we're U.S. citizens. Doesn't matter.
What happens if you have to go to the bathroom?
My phone's gonna die. I'm gonna plug it in and join you guys after. Okay.
Okay. Right. Or you can just go downstairs where your computer's at.
My computer's dead.
Oh,
Steve.
I told you guys it has that beeping when you plug it in.
That's why you
just need some new RAM.
Just become the 51st state. You won't have that problem.
You guys don't know what you're asking for.
Man, you better call Gateway. Get yourself a computer.
You guys really want another California?
Oh, no.
I tell you, it's California on steroids. Okay, so
right?
If that's what you want,
except
no
you guys
problem.
use Geneva. You guys use the Geneva Convention as an achievement list. So.
Oh, wow!
It is the Canadian. It is the Canadian checklist.
That's right.
Listen, Steve. If it's not on the Geneva Convention, the first time is never an offense. Okay,
it's never a war crime the first time. Yep,
exactly.
Well, all right, so Steve, Steve, since you made that, what province do you want? Of all the provinces, is like what Canadian province would you say? You know,
it's hard to say.
Do we want like the Northwest Territories? Do we want you
guys would want. You would want Alberta, Yukon, and the Northwest Territories. Those are the three you'd want.
Yukon's where all the gold's at.
And probably some oil.
Well, Yukon is like Montana-ish, sort of like the mentality. Alberta's like Texas. Those are the ones that you guys want if you want to be that, if you want to maintain your whatever. But if you guys want to have another California, take Ontario, take Quebec, take Vancouver, take Atlantic Canada.
Can we have
the majority of our population?
I like Newfoundland.
Lee's got it. Alberta, so we get vents.
There we go.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
And he's
All right, boys. I'll see you after.
Take care.
See you. Bye.
Thank you for the warning.
Talking about Vince, another Canuck. Guess who I worked the other day? I hadn't worked him in a while. Simon. Oh, woohoo, Simon, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, not that he hadn't been on. I hadn't been on, but just happened to catch him after K8 MRD's contact. I think Simon was my next.
Nice.
Yeah. Woohoo. He didn't even do that, man. I was kind of like, okay.
Doesn't he? I thought he only does that when it's like across the continent.
Well, I was going to say he really does that. Like
that's
when
a California guy that does that.
Oh, okay.
No, they both do that.
Oh, they both do it?
Yeah, but I only really see Simon do it when he's like 12,000 feet on a snow-covered mountain and no civilization. So
he took the Saint Bernard up with him. That's
cool.
That
I have an event coming up in August in Canada.
What do you got? What kind of event?
Yeah,
hot air balloon event.
A balloon
passport.
Yep.
Canadian.
It's in Quebec.
I'll find out when the one is in Connecticut. See if you're interested.
I mean, if they pay enough money, I mean, I might.
So I was wondering, talking about balloons and you just kind of landing wherever, and it got me thinking about weather balloons. Like, does anybody ever put weather instruments on their balloons? Why not? Or do you not go high enough?
Yeah, we don't go high enough.
Put some extra tanks in there, man.
I don't want to go that high. There's jets up there. Nobody wants to jump. Nobody wants to bump into a jet.
I just thought about that as I was saying it.
The Southwest pilots are pretty good.
You know, if I could put a radio, on my lawnmower, I think you could put a radio on your balloon.
He's got a radio on the balloon.
Shane was wearing, watching Formula One last night, so he's got to dress the part. It's not that he owns one; he was just watching it on TV.
Well, he could dream.
Yes, McLaren. We won the Australian Grand Prix on Sunday.
We?
Yes, yes.
So that's not even.
So I'm part of the team.
So to my understanding, that's not a rich man's sport. That's a wealthy man's fun, right? I mean, yeah.
The car cost $20 million.
That's stupid.
Just the car.
I think just the car is $20 million.
Just the car, no motor, no fuel, no tires.
The cars or the tires, I believe, are $250,000 per race.
Thank God you inspired to be a hot air balloon pilot.
Yeah, so I ham radio's looking really good right now. So you see, Steve. This is what you tell your wife now. I was going to do all this Grand Prix stuff. I decided not to. We're going to save money. You're going to go to Aruba.
See, you're going to go to Aruba. About Formula One, that's when we need to have Randy on, because Randy is a marshal for Formula One races.
Oh yeah.
So he does. Well, he's not doing Miami this year, but he normally does Miami, Austin, and Las Vegas.
What does a marshal do? Yeah, what's the marshal?
So that's the guys where if a car crashes, they go out and retrieve the car off of the racetrack and send it back to the paddock to be repaired. They're the emergency folks in case.
So he gets to touch the $20 million car after it's trashed.
Yes, he brought me. So I asked for Las Vegas. They have these things called tire marbles, where as the tire wears down, it throws off these pieces of rubber.
Yeah.
And I was like, bring me some tire marbles from Vegas. And I was like, damn, I got $10,000 worth of rubber right here.
That's an expensive rubber.
Melt down, put it in your truck.
Yeah. Plead your case at the pawn shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a certificate of authentication here.
I got pictures.
I'd have a whole mason jar full.
Well, see,
Formula One's badass. Just saying.
We got to get into that topic some more, but
Formula One?
No.
Oh.
We'll talk about it whenever you decide Randy can come on the show.
Okay.
He can come on after our anniversary show. We can talk about racing all you want.
Wait, we have a guest. I think that you got to check the calendar, which you don't check.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
there's a calendar.
Well, we have N2. We have N2. I'm gonna slap you, boy.
We don't have anybody for April the 1st because that's
Yeah, I didn't know if I
April
wanted
Fool's
to.
Day.
Right.
Yep.
You know, if
We got a show on the 1st.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to
So
come up with
we
something
have our
creative.
anniversary show is next week. The week after we don't have a guest. So Randy, if you'd like to come talk about Formula One, just email Izzo.
Right. And
he'll
then we
get you
have
booked.
N2 MAK coming on in
talk to
April.
you.
On April the 8th, we have KE8TUW Eric.
Eric. Yeah.
On the 15th, it just says no Izzo. So I guess we're not going to have Izzo on the 18th.
I got
Or on
some
the
family
15th.
stuff. I got some family stuff going on.
So N2 MAK will be with us on April 22nd.
Then after that, folks, if anybody wants to be on the show, if you are worthy, if you can handle us,
If you were
if you want to arm wrestle
we're
Shane,
not worthy.
if you want to arm wrestle Shane, come, send me an email and we'll get you
Mike's
booked.
going to come on and celebrate my birthday. That's great.
Yeah, there you go. He's
you
here
go.
to support you.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Ham Radio 2.0 showed up in the chat, just so
Right
we
at the
get-
end of the show, of course.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Of
I wanted
course.
to get that in the algorithm, really. So, just me saying that. Yeah.
So what can we tease everybody for like next week?
Chat says April 1st, Shane can talk about putting up a DX Commander. April
Oh,
Fools! No. So Jason, myself, and Frank, we've talked about it. We're going to get together to put together the DX Commanders.
Yeah,
So,
we've heard this.
Before,
y'all
before
started
the weather
talking-
gets too warm.
hold on.
started
Wait,
talking about
hold-
that last year.
Son, I had to get this done first.
It's
Okay,
It's
now that's
done.
done. Now
Oh,
that's
okay.
done.
Wait,
So
we
now
can
what's your
build
excuse?
antennas. I just got to work around their time. And it's going to be, I think Frank is going to be the most difficult to get. Jason's like whenever. So, yeah. We'll make it happen. I'm looking forward to it. Mine's been in the box for way too long.
Yeah, it still hasn't been anywhere near as long as Jason's.
I mean, I at least took it out of the box the other day to look at it. It
And
counts.
which,
Jason
which
has a
version?
new one too. I have
I
a
was gonna say.
2024 version.
I'm trying to think what-
Expedition.
no, but I'm just trying to think what plates you would have, and all. Listen, mine's been up.
I don't
now
have the
for
dark colored plates. I have the light colored plates.
Oh,
Yeah, so do I. But again, mine's going up now 5 years, 4 years. It's doing fine.
Yeah.
It's doing fine. Back in the fall, I replaced that 17 meter, that parachute cable. That remember I was standing in the back of the truck.
Mike wants to do the play by play.
We're gonna have.
nah,
We're gonna
that'd be
bring
fun,
Cal.
honestly.
We're gonna bring Callum on, and he's gonna walk you
Yeah.
through the steps.
Yeah. He's like, listen.
Listen. You're gonna
This is how
measure
you do
twice.
this.
You're gonna get it
You gotta cut to the
metric.
cut chart.
right,
Don't take in consideration of the fold over. Just cut to the cut chart.
and not the European cut chart. What you guys gonna do here in America?
Oh, see, Mike's got a good idea. We should do that as a live stream. That's not a bad idea.
there you go.
See, Mike, that's why he has a lot of subscribers on his YouTube channel. He comes up with really cool ideas. Instead
I had
of,
fun. I had fun watching Mike's video that he went to a ham fest last week or so.
The Huntsville
maybe
Ham
two
Fest.
Yeah.
That was fun when he was showing everything on the tables. That brought back a lot of memories.
Mhm.
A lot of memories. So thank you, Mike.
All right. Y'all ready to put a bow on this thing?
Sure.
All right. Go,
You
Brett.
want to put the bow on
Yeah,
before
yeah.
Molson comes back?
Right.
Oh man.
Quick.
If
quick.
he comes back.
He's probably eating his
He
blizzard
knows
right
better.
now.
Yeah,
And if
exactly.
and if he eats too fast, he's going to get brain freeze. Then he's going to get
Exactly.
really angry.
Ham Shack TV says about my POTA today. I have a buddy of mine offering me a buddy pole setup for POTA for $100. Should I do it? So that's the buddy pole dipole, I'm assuming, not the
Not the Buddy Stick Pro.
not the buddy stick. I was thinking buddy stick, and I'm like, well, yeah, it's $200 off, but probably still
That's
at
still a good
$100. Why
price.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's not gonna put you behind on your mortgage payment, yeah.
Right. Make sure the bills are paid. Gas in the tank, groceries
If
in
it,
the
and then if
fridge
it doesn't
and
work
pantry.
out for you, pass it along to somebody else.
We'll do it as a giveaway.
There you go.
Yeah, you pay for it, we'll give it away.
Yeah.
Always.
That's how it works
I
around
like
here.
I like the way Izzo thinks here.
Well, we got to have some ideas for next week's show. I don't know what
Right.
we're doing, so we got to give away
we'll come up with
something.
something.
Where the heck is
I gotta check. I gotta check with Gimli to make sure I can give away something.
He's gonna have to pull out that Texas Instruments calculator again and start figuring things out.
I bet it won't be a 6-meter Faraday antenna. I bet that.
You can always give stuff away with the IOU. I'm telling you.
That's true. Yep.
And then whenever you get financial officer's blessing, then it can be released.
7610, buddy.
And listen, and seriously, I said there's nothing wrong with
TS 9000.
There's nothing wrong with gift if you get something
with the PW2.
Well, here's the thing. I think for ham radio, and I know I usually like around Christmas time, people say you shouldn't be regifting stuff, like except for the fruitcake. That I get, but I feel there's nothing wrong if you have an antenna, as long as it works, or whatever the item is, as long as it's working, you want to gift it and pay it, ham it forward. I see nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Just be upfront and honest with condition and other things. So,
Mike, you know how to reach me. You want to add something? You know how to reach me.
Oh, is he going to do batteries?
He's probably going to give away a bag of dicks.
Ham Radio 2.0's DX.
Oh, there you go.
That's how you ham it forward, Mike. Very good. See? Thinking outside of the box.
That's a good. Hey, next month, Ham Radio 2.0 is giving away a IC 7300.
Guys, you got to register for that, and don't come on the show the night of the show and say, "When do I register?" You're too late.
It's too late.
Jason, drop the link for that.
Yeah, please, Jason.
He mentioned that, and he was talking about Mike, and I really was wanting to know if the guy at the Hamfest Mike was at sold at 718 for what was it, $850 something?
Yeah, that was like whoa.
Whoa. Hey, dude, I think you got your model numbers mixed up on that one.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, try it.
Somebody will buy it.
Well, I've noticed, if you'll notice at Huntsville, people that's got, when I got my amplifier, that amp, I got that amp at 600 before one of the other vendors got it. There was another one for 7. I think that was a 600, 700, and 800. Anyway, the $800 guy went and bought the $700 one and then put it on his table, and he had 2 $800 ones. So it was a matter of time before he got enough money selling stuff to go get the $600 one and have 3 $800 ones, right?
America.
These folks, man.
America. So there you go. There's Jason's link, everybody. You've heard it from Jason. You've heard it from us. You got to get this thing signed up. It's a very simple. Just register. Go on that. Follow that link.
But ain't that our date? He can't have that date. That's our date, right?
What?
March 25th? That's a Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. You can have it.
Well, I think that's March of 2025.
That's what it means.
That's what that link means.
Oh, okay.
Right. No. Right.
Dang, radio showed up.
Go easy, Joe. Joe Brett really got pumped up there.
I'm just saying, man. He said something about the 25th.
It's like, nuh-uh, son.
Yeah, 25th next week. Yeah. So
hey, Tank.
March 2025.
Hello, Tank Radio. Tank's in the house.
Hey, Frank. Welcome.
Hey, Frank. Radio.
So March 25th, 2025 is our anniversary show, so make sure you're here for that. Joe Brett, any parting words for our studio audience tonight? Okay, bye!
Buy more propane and accessories.
There you go. All right, Izzo, over to you, buddy.
Just a quick another thank you to Paul and OP, the Grouch. Fun time today. We're going to do more. We figured out where we all live, how we can connect and do some more stuff, and I'm looking forward to it. So I had a fantastic day with the guy, and so there you go. And hey, Jason and the boys at the cigar shop, there you go. That's all I got.
I knew that would make Izzo excited.
Over to Steve.
Yep. I actually just got an email. The filter video I did tonight, the guy that loaned them to me said, go ahead and pull them apart, see if you can tweak them and get them better aligned. So I'll do a video on that as well.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, Frank is calling me out. The other Frank is calling me out. I'm sorry. N1OG, Paul. I said OP. I'm sorry. My bad. Getting old here.
The old Grouch.
My bad. The old Grouch. Check out the old Grouch. Check out his channel. Check out his channel.
All right, so I'm going to do this again. Those of you who have supported us monetarily, come on, this thing, I swear.
You need a faster computer?
The scrolling, no, I don't have a faster computer. Ham Radio Crusader, Crusader, that's a mouthful. Thanks for the thanks for the $5 super chat. Ed, thanks for the 27 months. Richard, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Jody, thanks for the $1.25 Canadian. Tortoise Overland, thanks for the $20 super chat. Ed, Ham Radio John, thanks for the $5 super chat. And thanks to you for all of you who used your member shout out. Thank you for being there. We appreciate you. And with that, I'm going to say 73, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Good night, Mo. Now, if Molson's knocking on the door like he's selling solar panels, we're not going to answer.